welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at the new UniWigs Harper Ultra-Breathable Hairline Hair Topper. So as the name suggests, the new Hairline Hair Topper literally just covers the hairline. It's literally this much. That's it. It's 1.5 inches by 11 inches. So this piece right here, if you can see it moving, that's all it is. There are no clips. It's just, and I'll take it off to show you, but there are no clips. It's just 2 silicone patches here and then a halo wire. Now, you probably saw there is lace, so it's full lace. When you receive it, it'll probably have about that much lace on it, so you will want to trim it back. I didn't go too far on the sides because one, the hair covers it and I've been able to blend it with my bio hair. But two, I get really nervous trimming it back because I don't want to cut too much off because the hair is sewn into the lace. So if you cut too much of the lace, then you're losing some of the hair. And as we all know, we want to keep as much hair as possible, even if it's the alternative hair. It does come in 2 lengths. There is a 10-inch and a 14-inch. I'm wearing the 14-inch, and there are some layers in there. So you can see one of them here. I think it goes further down here, and it blends in well with my natural color. The hair topper hair color is natural black. So my hair color is pretty similar. It's like a really dark brown off black. And the hair topper literally comes, it's just for your hairline. So if that's your trouble area, then this hair topper might be good for you. If you're worried about a hair topper being too much of a density, this is great because it's super lightweight and it's not bulky. Like all of this is my hair. All of this down here is my hair. Now you will see that there is a halo wire. UniWigs, some of their hair toppers do have a halo wire. If you don't have one yet, I do have a video on the Claire that you can look through on my channel to show you how to use a halo. But basically this halo is attached to the hair topper, and I'll take this off and show you how it's all connected. And then you can just trim back how much you want, so that way you don't see this big piece of plastic wire sticking out of your hair like I do. This is the lace. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take it off just so you can see what it looks like. Obviously this is what it looks like on. I'm looking for clips thinking there's clips, but there's no clips. It's kind of a new thing for me. All right, so again, this is me natural. Now I was playing around with it earlier just to make sure it was sitting on right before I started recording, and I did use some hair fibers to fill in some of the gaps, and I'll show you that too, that I got from UniWigs. So this is it. This is Harper. This is all she comes. Now again, this is the color Natural Black, and this one is the 14-inch length. Again, 1.5 inches this way. At least that's what it says on the website. It's 1.5 by 11 inches, but I have total inches of 14. Now these are the little silicone pads that are underneath. So they kind of give kind of a little bit of a grip to your hair. I would say if anything, it's the halo wire, at least in my experience, that really helps secure it. So this is how the halo wire is attached. So you see that there's this clip here, so you could remove the entire thing if you wanted to and not use the halo wire. There's another little bracket here you can just slide off. I personally just keep it. I feel like it just gives extra security to my hair topper. And what you would do then, if you want to tighten it, you would just take part of the wire, and then I hold here, and then I just pull until I, get it to the tightness that I want. If I want to loosen it, then just pull the other end and like so. So this wire, it's basically kind of reminds me of fishing wire, and that helps secure your hair topper. Now again, there are other hair toppers that UniWigs has that come with this. The first one I've ever seen personally that I have in my collection is the Claire. Claire has a halo wire. Now this one, to tell, like for me, because this one has layers, like which is the front and which is the back, it almost looks the same. I just look for where like the shorter pieces are. Sometimes it blends in and I have a hard time finding which end is which. But basically, those are your, I guess, bangs, if you can, like long bangs. Now this is my situation here. If you've seen my other videos, I've shown you my thinning hair. And I think this topper in particular is good for those of us that are like this, that have a thin hairline. It's a little bit thin back here, but not as much here. Now again, I was playing around with some hair fibers earlier before I made this video because I just wanted to try it out first, make sure it worked before I made the video and realized, oh wait, I don't know what I'm doing. So this is the UniWigs hair fiber that they have on their website. It's basically like a black, really dark brown. And so the fibers is here, and then it comes with this attachment is separate, and you just add it on there. So let's take a look. I'm going to show you how to put it on, at least how I put it on. All right. So I just put it on over my head like this. Some girls will make a ponytail first and then put on the hair topper and then let go of the ponytail. Personally, I just put it on like this and then slide it onto my head like so. Now at first it's gonna look a little weird, a little bit of a hot mess, but see where the wire is? Like right now it's over my ear. So I'm just gonna put it behind my ear. I'm gonna pull out some of my natural hair so it kind of hides the wire. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Now I will trim the wire too before I wear this out in the real world. Now the lace, again, I've already trimmed it back, but I bring it to my skin, like right to the edge of my hairline to get it to blend in a little bit better. Now, if you need to use some wig glue, got to be glued is a good brand. And then I just finish it off, making sure everything is blended well. Brush my natural hair with the hair topper. Do the same on this side. Make sure there aren't any gaps. Make sure my halo wire isn't poking out somewhere. Now again, this is real human hair, so you can wash it, you can cut it, you can dry it, you can use heat tools. Remember, if you're gonna cut it, it's not gonna grow back, so make sure you get the style that you want. And that's it. So this is what it looks like on the top. Now if you want to use some hair fibers, if you're still struggling up here, then what you do is you grab your UniWigs fibers, just unplug it, and then just put it where you want, where you need it. And then just kind of brush it. I put some volumizing mousse in my hair, like on my scalp, just to get it a little bit thicker. And then that's it. Now, if I were to like go out into the real world and it was a windy day or whatever, I would make sure to use the glue here. But you could also, use your fibers. If you have a dark eyeshadow, well, in my case, I have brown hair. So if you get a brown eyeshadow and just like color that in, like color the lace itself to help it blend in. You could use the glue. you know, fill in this line wherever you want to fill in the gaps. This is perfect for it. And that's it. It's very natural looking. You don't feel weighed down. At least I don't feel weighed down with the hair toppers, because some of the other toppers, you know, they're 120% density. So that's a lot of hair. It's beautiful, but sometimes it's just a lot, and we're not used to, many of us are not used to having so much hair, right? And so at the beginning, it's like, oh man, like I love it, but it's just so much. I don't know how to work with it. So this might actually be beginner friendly. You might want to try it, especially if you have a weak hairline like I do. And that's it. Again, you can use heat tools. If you don't, you can change the part. If you want to change the part, you know, just use a little bit of water, maybe spray some water there, and then change the part where you want it to, and then use your hair dryer to put it in place. But overall, I really like it. It made me a little nervous at first, the lace, because I think of all the hair toppers I have, I think most of them have bangs. So I usually don't worry about lace being seen, you know, even though I cut it back, you can't really see it with the bangs. But then this one doesn't really have bangs, it just has these layers. So at first it made me nervous, but overall the transition is pretty nice. I might try the Got to Be Glued just to give, you know, a little extra security, especially on the sides. But overall, I really like it. So let me know if you have any questions, if this particular hair topper would suit you, if you think you would try it. When you're ready to start shopping, be sure to use my code MB15 to save 15% off your purchase. Have a great day.